Hi guys, I'm Anna. Today's series is going to be on how to find yourself.
Even though I call this series Words of Wisdom, I'm not claiming to be wiser or smarter than you. All I want to do is share with you the things that have helped me become a better human being throughout my life and have helped me find true joy in this broken world.
So I've seen way too many people struggling with self-identity throughout my life, ever since I was in middle school all the way to now. I always hear my friends saying how they want to find themselves, they don't know who they truly are, and I think the problem arises when we start putting labels on ourselves. I feel like many of us think that we either have to be the emo kid in school or the funny kid or the girly girl to fit in a category. And sometimes we feel comfortable once we find our label and our niche, and then we grow a little bit sad because we have to live up to that label. When I was in high school, I never labeled myself, but people called me the funny kid my sophomore year in high school. And I feel like I really had to live up to that, you know? Every day people would be like, hey, like, tell me a joke, make me laugh. And I started relying too much on sarcasm, and I just stopped being real with people and with myself because everything was a joke. Life wasn't serious anymore. So going back a little bit, my freshman year in high school, I had like an emo phase where I wore everything black. I had bangs and I had black eyeliner on the outside of my eyes, and I just wasn't truly happy because I wasn't being myself. But then the day that I stopped trying to label myself or trying to listen to what people said about my labels, what they thought my labels were, was the day that I started doing all the things that I loved and I started finding who I truly am. I feel like I am neither an extrovert nor an introvert because sometimes I can go crazy and dance and sing out loud, and then there's times where I just want to be in a corner with no one talking to me, or maybe one person, and that's it. I also have social anxiety, but funny enough, I am always the one planning the big plans with my friends, trying to go places and meeting people. I wear black a lot, but white is my favorite color. And I just want to tell you all these things because those are the things that have truly helped me be happy, and now I am not ashamed of saying, hey, I love anime, call me whatever you want to call me, I just love it. And I feel like even then, I love video games, but I'm not that good to be a gamer. I like glamming up, but I'm not that glam to be a beauty guru. I love playing basketball, but I couldn't say that I'm a sports fanatic. I love singing, but I am not the best at that. I am alright. And all these labels or all these things I like make me who I am. But I think to truly find who you are first, you need to ask yourself, who am I? And leave all the things that you like aside and look deeper. See, am I an introvert? Am I an extrovert? Am I both? Do I have kindness? Do I have compassion? What are my best traits? And you have to try to find what the best version of yourself is. And then if you are not that all the time, then you just have to try to become that. While I was finding myself, I realized that there's a lot of good things I think of people in my head, but I never say them out loud. And it was really hard for me to try and tell people what I thought, because I thought that they would think, oh, this girl's so cheesy, what the heck, what's she saying? And I still struggle a little bit with that, just not knowing how people will react to the things I say, that I feel in my heart. But I said, what the heck? It is what I feel in my heart, and it feels right. So if people think I'm crazy and I'm cheesy and I am weird, then they can go ahead. I am just going to be who I am. And maybe some of the things that you do are not going to always bring you positive feedback. Due to the reason that I am who I am and I don't try to be anyone else, I don't have many friends. But at the same time, I have some of the best friends I could have ever asked for because I share my heart with them. And I also found that when I speak my heart out, I help people build themselves up, which makes me truly happy and it fills me up with joy. So all I am trying to say is try to dig deep into who you truly are. I hope everything that I said made sense and that you guys are able to shine with your personality, that you yourself don't judge others for their differences but actually embrace them, because I think that there's nothing more beautiful than different personalities complimenting one another. And also, I think it's more fun to meet someone who is different than you, who has different interests that give you a lot to learn from. I truly think different perspectives give you a bigger perspective. So before I keep rambling too much, let's cut the video off right here. I hope you guys are able to embrace yourselves, find who you truly are. Leave me questions in the comment section down below if you have any. I always try to reply to all the comments I get. And don't forget to be yourselves. Bye! Tea. It's always the best. On my leg. I can't move it. It hurts. Ah, my leg fell asleep. It's not your fault. Just kidding. I love you guys. I'm in so much pain. There's worse things happening in the world. I am blind by the light right now. That is so gross. I hate it when people do that. But when it's you, then it's not gross anymore, you know? I don't know why. I'm not drunk, alright?